And we're live. Sounds good, Kami. Thanks, buddy. I love how you've become like the de facto coordinator. Love that. Thank you. Luvion, how's it going, man? You tell me to message Dara. You tell Easy to message me. What the fuck? You can get 3 ads in a row? Yeah, that shit is cringe, dude. I just fixed the chat, Kami. Thank you, though. Devil, how's it going, buddy? Not as cringe as today's Wordle. Oh. Shadow Ace, how's it going, man? Okay. Sinus. No. Okay. So 1S not at the starting position. Had to spend 100 on a dinner yesterday. That's on a date, Devil? Yeah. Or just like a regular dinner. Okay, that's not so bad. Hey, I see why you said it was so cringe. I see why I see. Solo leveling. Let's go. Sung Jinu might go. Okay. Seal, stop, plug, close. I have no idea what part of the story this will be. Nowhere. Okay, Denji, absolute. Okay, I've not followed much of Chainsaw Man. I want to be really clear. Klein probably could. I'm not gonna have this. You guys are gonna be so ticked. You guys are gonna be so ticked if we start having. Pushkar, how's it going, man? Oh, I'm not gonna have. You guys are gonna be so ticked. There's no point. Deliver, present, pronounce, give. Nice. Dude, end of series Sung Jin-woo. Klein would probably have to be the fool before he has a chance of killing him. Like, even a fucking attendant of mysteries couldn't kill end of series Sung Jin-woo. That's just true. You're gonna be so ticked, but it's just true. Job Devil. Dude, he might actually be the strongest thing in this generation, actually. We have to censor that word, Kami. Okay. Spy spoken. You might be right, but the story was so bad. I'm not. Again, there is no. I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, solo leveling is ingrained in Mary Brown's story. It does not. Okay, no. It's literally fucking cringe and aura farming. That's literally all it is. But the truth is, by the end of the story, he becomes like the literal god of death. He's like unkillable. So like he's so like to beat it, and it's like so cooked. Like the power, like his level of strength is like actually fucking crazy. He's probably like galaxy level or some bullshit. I don't know. I don't do power scaling terms. I don't know. Does anyone get any of these? I don't understand. Okay, programming, beam. Sign spoken. search. If this is some like porn star or something, I'm gonna be so fucking ticked off, Pushkar. You can't even. I want to be really clear. What is this name? Something Genu dies just by. No, he's the god of death, Zaza. He literally can't. He's literally unkillable. Okay, that feels very. That feels very. That's fine. I just looked him up. I don't know. Is it comedian? I think. Oh. Okay. Bug, how's it going, man? I'm not. I should read the Soul Leveling novel again so I can downscale Sanjinu. Wait, Bug, I might be misremembering, but have you read Solo Leveling? I feel like I recall you telling me that you've read all of it and that you're reading Ragnarok, but I might be mixing you up with someone else. I don't know. I'll send you to the deepest pits of hell. Okay. Robot body. Fine. Shit. Body program signed spoken. Oh. No need for facts for agendas, bro. True. My man's following the Trump. My man's following the actual fucking Trump playbook based. Rise, awake, arise. Let's go. We're using it everywhere today, devil. Get fucked. Surprise. Surprise. I'm actually having a stroke. Arise, surprise, sudden. Let's go, baby. That was so good. What? What? Did I need a rise in there? Probably not. Shut up. Who's asking? I don't think money's in here yet. Anyone want to play a chess game? Anyone up for it? Should I read The Perfect Run on Sunday and finish it all? I mean, fuck yeah, dude. I really like it. Weird seeing you win. That's good. Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. When taken? Alright, let's do one taken. Okay. It's been a while. Okay. Okay, that's English. Well, I mean, it's English alphabet. That's not an English word. But I got my IRL pick. Oh, I see. So no worries, Ozzy, you're good. Why is this giving me, like, Eastern Europe? Like, am I crazy? Anyone else feel this? Like, this gives me, like, Turkey vibes. But I don't know if Turkey would have the English alphabet. I assume it'd be in, like, Turkish. Looks like Northern Austria or Germany or something? Really? I will put Munich so that we're close to Austria as well, but we're in Germany. And we'll put 1928. Estonia. Not a bad guess at all, Kami. Not a bad guess at all. Will I get... you will get a little spoiled, certainly. Not... I wouldn't say majority. Does that... Yeah, but what is... A Vidal Basta... Okay, so this makes me think like... Portuguese or something? Argentine... Oh, these are... The blue... Is this Argentine? Argentina? I think it has to be. Argentina. Freiburg is in Germany. So I would have been wrong. No, again, not bad guesses. Not bad guesses at all. Argentina, and this seems like a big city as well. I found my account that I can play on that. Sounds good. Oh, sounds good, Nagito. Will do, man. Okay, so Argentina. We'll go with Buenos Aires because it seems like a big city. Okay, Nagito. I will, buddy. Thank you. No city. Oh, let's go, baby. 99. Ooh. Wow, this is okay. Autobus. So this definitely is that Emperor Roselle? Okay, tell me that does not look like Roselle. Tell me that does not look like Roselle. This makes me think very German, though. So if you look, this makes me think very German. Very German. Berlin in the 1960s. Is the horse one of his mistresses? By chance. Hungary. 1964. Very good. Crown. Is that it's a Chrysler. I don't know. We'll see, Zaza. We'll see. Let me open up my chess.com account. If you could just send me a friend request. And then I will just send me a friend request. Dr. Z, how's it going? Dr. Z is finally a member. It only took 9 months. But now she's a 3x member, so I don't know what that equalizes or whatever. I don't know what flag this would be. 4. Okay, everyone's raising their right hands kind of straight. This makes me... Wait. Because I don't see colors. That's... Dutch, maybe? We'll go with Netherlands. Could also be one of the Scandinavian countries. No, I don't think it's France, dude. I don't. This is not French. These are not French. No. I mean... maybe... Alright, fuck it. We'll go with French. Fuck it. 1925, 26. Luxembourg. God damn it. 51? Why is it a fucking black and white photo? What the fuck? In 51? What are we doing, guys? Okay, Easy and I'll talk, we'll talk tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow. All good. Take off my mask. If you miss this chance, it's on you. It's so fucking crazy. That's so fucking crazy to me. I messaged 2 days ago, and if I don't respond within 10 minutes, it's on me. Like, what in the fuck is this? This is so crazy. We'll figure out the timing. I'll let you know, Dr. Z. I don't know the timing yet. Georgetown? Transport Department, New Amsterdam? Okay, cool. Cool. We're in... Oh, God. Okay, Georgetown, and the fact that it's all in English makes you instantly want to go. Like, America somewhere, I think? But the type of ship and the type of cars tell me this is not America. Like, this shit doesn't happen. This shit doesn't exist. And so, Georgetown. I know there's a Georgetown in here. I just don't know where. Oh my fucking God. Does anyone know where Georgetown is? I don't fucking know. Mozambique could be a repurposed ship, maybe. Kenya, Somalia, Sudan, Congo, Gabon, Central African Republic, Nigeria, Chad, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Sierra Leone, I don't know. You are a history nerd, right? Check out the history thread. Sure, yeah, will do. What are you guys talking about? Anything in particular, or just like kind of just everything? Mali, Sudan, dude. I don't know. Fucking, it could be anywhere. We're gonna have fucking Guinea. I don't know. That's... Give me the biggest fucking. Yeah, this is fine. Fuck me. Just... This is fine. I don't care. Guyana. Fuck. God damn it. We had such a good run today, except for this last one. Fucking Christ. 765 after fucking that one up? That's so good. Did you send a friend request? Zelda? Alright, I'm gonna assume that's you. Pakistan, I'm gonna doubly assume that's you. I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, sure, fuck it. We did want to share our own region's history on a time or topic. We agree, but people didn't want to participate. Ah, that's cool. Not the fact that people didn't want to participate, just the general purpose. History can be so much fun. Absolutely, Dr. Z. I think history is so base because, like, because sometimes, like, you read it and you're like, bro, like, we could make, like, an infinite amount of fucking movies and shit from, like, the actual shit that has happened, and half of it is, like, more fucking crazy than, like, all the fiction you can dream up. It's, like, crazy work. Like, our species just does the most fascinating, wild shit. On a whim. God. Exactly, yeah, like, our predecessors literally did, like, whatever. Like, they didn't give off in the slightest. And at, like, on one hand, you're like, damn, like, that's kind of wild. But then on the other, you're like, damn, you gotta respect how freeing it must be to just be, like, completely understanding who is your... I think like, this was a long time ago. I feel like the character's name is, like, Soma or something from, like... oh, this is gonna be so cringe. From Food Wars. Don't judge me, okay? GG's. I used to like K-pop, I don't judge. GG's. What are we on? 61 today? Let's keep going. I will say, there is a part of me that just wants to read the perfect run on my own time and just start COI. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There is a part of me. The part of me is like, listen, fuck it. The perfect run I'm enjoying personally, but it's like, I'm just like, oh, it's for the channel. It's literally just, I lost after taking your queen. I took your queen back, motherfucker. What's up? You know, it is what you lose a queen, you gain a queen. Yep. You know. Oh, good. Date up to you or something? Plague, we could do that. That's not necessarily a bad idea. The problem with that is it would just become so segmented. Like if I'm doing like 1 day a week, I would just forget where we are in the story, honestly. So at that point, like, I don't know, maybe I just read it on my own time and then when I'm done I can do like a video on it. That's fine, but like I just don't know. Cause like the perfect run streams, as much as I enjoy the book, my fucking viewership tanks into oblivion. Like I love you guys for being here, don't get me wrong, I fucking love you guys. I don't know how much more of the story, we're chapter 60 out of 130. So like we're about halfway through. Today, by the end of today, we should be halfway through the book. It's not very popular. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, like that's fine. I'm not like, again, yeah, exactly. As of today, we'll be halfway. Like 45 minutes, but late night. Oh, you mean like short late night streams? Yeah, exactly. Pushcart. Like my viewership, like fucking tripled. Why? Because most of you guys are like Lord of the Mysteries fan, and that's fine. That's not a bad thing. It's literally just like, I don't know. It just feels like I'm wasting so much time. Like, I don't know. That's why part of me is like, I don't even know if I want to read like Mother of Learning on stream or whatever, because they're like so much smaller in terms of like, fan bases and stuff. Maybe what like I end up doing is like, hey, like I'll read it, and then like if there's like particular like really cool parts that you guys know about, we can be like, hey, we'll stream those ones or whatever. But like I don't know if I want to stream all of it. I just like, I literally just don't know. And yeah, in like 2 years, this is also true. What the fuck is happening in my background? Hold on. There we go. That's much better. What the fuck? Actually, I like recap streams or videos way more. Yeah, maybe, Luvian, you know, I hope, but... That's also part of it. Like, I want to make a lot... Like, there's so many... Okay, like, let me show you guys the fucking list of videos I want to make for Lord of the Mysteries. And you guys let me know which of these I can make right now, having it finished Lord of the Mysteries, and which ones I should wait for COI just because, like, I'll get a lot more information. No spoilers what information, obviously, but... Hold on. Like, I wanted to do... like, a video about Amon. You can just read it on your own time and do a chapter arc or a chapter arc review. That's actually not a bad idea either, Plague. Roselle. I want to do a video about Sharon. I wanted to do... I wanted to make a video about Rosago and how he's the greatest fucking Beyonder of all time because it took 2 half pillars to beat him. Dr. Z actually gave me this idea, but all the same. I think that's so good. Mr. Door, the Traveler of the Cosmos, and Azek. Those are like the videos I really, really want to make because I feel like I'd be so based. Rosego died so Klein could... Exactly. Think about it. Rosego was hogging up so much of the pathway that like Klein couldn't become a pillar until he died, and so he chose to sacrifice himself. What a G. That's how I'm reading it anyway. Shut the fuck up. Sharon, Rosego, and Azek? It was May 12th, and Team Quicksave and the Team Quicksave the Pandas had assembled. Roselle, absolutely not. Really? Do a AMV stream? Excuse me? What? Do a what stream? Eh? What are we talking about? As he drove towards Rusttown, Ryan hoped this battle would go better than Vulcan's doomed assault against the Meta Gang. The Time Traveler had gathered everyone he would call upon, provided all the necessary intel, and wore a cashmere suit. Everyone would soon move into position, Shorty included. The die was cast. Oh, fuck yeah, Amnesiac, we can definitely do that, but to do that, I would need, I would need, like, a list of, like, the stuff you guys would want me to react to. I don't know them offhand. Adam Cat remained silent at the front seat. Mr. Door is possible, but I probably wouldn't recommend. Would recommend after COI? Okay. Yeah, no, Amnesiac, if you guys could make, like, a list of what you guys want me to react to, that'd be fucking awesome. Adam Cat remained silent at the car's front seat. Could do a meme or comedy skit on Lord of the Mysteries. Maybe we can do the rest of Mad3UB's videos. Oh, that might be cool too. I'm not great on like comedy skits or whatever, Pushkar. I don't know. Like I have a really tough time making them. I had like good ideas about what I could do, but like as I found myself doing them, I was like, it's not good. I don't like it. I feel like as a personality type, I'm like generally a lot more serious, generally speaking. Like I, of course, do like little bits or whatever. That's fine, but I don't know. I don't think my personality type is very well suited for it. Adam Cat remained silent in the front seat, having outfitted his costume with a dart bandolier. Ryan thought knives were classic for a reason, but the idea of someone getting beat up by an explosive dart amused him to no end. The panda in the wardrobe stayed at the back, the former whispering a strange song to himself, and the latter examining Ryan's big, beautiful eyes. Yuki, I know you designed my new mask, Ryan said, but this is getting a little creepy. You went on a date yesterday, Wardrobe said. I can feel it. Did she have a gossip radar or something? What the fuck? In the end, the 10-minute visit lasted a half hour. Lucky Girl had incredible taste, both for interior decoration and her sculpture hobby, to the point the courier would introduce her to Wardrobe. He had the feeling they would get along fantastically. However, while Ryan enjoyed his date, his master plan had utterly failed. The Lucky Girl just sent him a message saying she would allow him to invite her again. There's nothing serious, Yuki, the courier said. I'm still open to romantic applications. Sorry, I really like you, Ryan, but I'm in a contract with someone else. Really? Congratulations. That's wonderful. Thanks. She's super nice. You'll love her. But we're talking about your love life. Is she in Il Migliore? Is it Len? Pushcard, I would love to do gaming streams, dude. If you guys have any recommendations on what I should play, like, do you know how much I would love if we would just do, like, Elden Ring? Like, I could do the Elden Ring DLC, because I have not played that, which is fucking crazy. But, like, if we could just do, like, an Elden Ring playthrough, and then, like, we would just talk about Lord of the Mysteries, and, like, that shit would be so based. I will leave you to your endless speculation, watching as you go down a rabbit hole. Wardrobe's costume instantly changed into Sherlock Holmes. Hey, that's cheating! If I were to make an elaborate guess, I would say it's Adam Cat's sister Fortuna, and it didn't go further than a chaste kiss. What? Adam Cat said. That's awesome, Yuki! How'd you figure it out? Panda said. Elementary, my dear Panda. Play some Dead Cells at... I've never played Dead Cells, believe it or not. You know, Sherlock Holmes has never said that in the Conan Doyle novels, Ryan complained. We know that she was pestering him for a date, and from his expression, he clearly considered it a chore. Her mannerisms began mimicking Sherlock Holmes' most famous movie adaptation. Hence, he accepted out of a sense of obligation, perhaps hoping to subtly discourage her. His hairstyle is well groomed, and his smell remains the same, so we can assume the absence of physical intimacy. I hate yellows, Ryan said. I hate them so much. Also, why didn't you use this costume before? You could have cracked the whole conspiracy in minutes. I don't like this costume. If I wear it for too long, I start developing a craving for cocaine, tobaccos, and violins. It's not good for me. Ryan, I warned you. Man to man, friend to friend, I asked you. The courier looked into his second favorite cat's eyes. I just wanted us to become family, kitten. Is that too much to ask? Dude, what a piece of shit. Instead of turning red, as Ryan hoped, Felix answered with a fiendish smile. Ryan, your adoptive sister. She's single, ain't she? That's so good. He said, alright, motherfucker, two can play at this game. What's up? When Felix struck back, he hit hard. I see the kitten is young, but he has claws. I'm just saying, we could be a family quickie. But if you take, you have to give back too. Dude, that's so good. That's great, Wardrobe said. You marry each other's sisters, and then your kids will have a teen romance. I can see the drama. Well, I guess, yeah, technically they wouldn't be related, but that would be weird as fuck. Oh no, their kids would be related, because Fortuna and Adam Cat are brother or sister. No, they'd be like... No, they would be related. Huh, no, never mind. Ryan looked back at the road. You discovered my only weakness, kitten. You are worthy of respect. Thank you. Now drive. If the meta don't kick your ass today, I'll do it myself. Oh, we're going to Rusttown? Wardrobe asked. I had the feeling we would go there, but Enrique refused to tell us until we arrived. I guess now that the cat is out of the bag, we could check our intel, Ryan said. Felix brought out his phone, having recorded files on it. Adam Fontaine, alias Adam the Ogre, alias the Brooklyn Cannibal. The USA issued an international arrest warrant after he was suspected of murdering 4 people in Brooklyn. But he escaped to Europe during the Genome Wars. Wait, was he a cannibalistic serial killer before his elixirs? Ryan asked. Merlin, how's it going, man? Yeah, Adam was a psycho long before he became one. Orange Violet, he can turn his skin into a highly resistant carbon alloy, granting him enhanced strength and tank-like resistance. Dante versus Farbauti? Dante is like crazy strong after 5, this is true. Additionally, his stomach has been turned into a pocket dimension where he can store almost anything. He has almost the same power as Dad, though way weaker. Mars has an armory dimension, right? Wardrobe asked. I really like his War God costume, very classy. You could do Reverend Insanity too, though not many have done it and could bring a lot of new viewers. Plague, I want to do Reverend Insanity, Pushkar. Not Plague, sorry, Pushkar. I want to do Reverend Insanity. But my problem is I don't want to start that and COI at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Having to read two super long novels side by side, I feel like would not be great. Except unlike Adam, he has a very large range. Frank the Mad, identity unknown, suffers from schizophrenic delusions where he identifies as a World War II commando, Vietnam veteran, U.S. Secret Service agent, and an Area 51 super soldier experiment. However, his testimonies contradict real events, and he becomes aggressive if called out on the inconsistencies. Orange-red, his body's made of metal and can consume more to grow in size, absorbs kinetic energy. Wait, he can only consume metal? Not stone or ivory? Only metal. Why? What are you planning on reading next? Merlin, we're starting COI as soon as we finish this. We might even be starting it sooner, honestly. Part of me is like... I don't know. Part of me is just like, I should just start it sooner. Like, when did I finish Lord of the Mysteries? The actual main story. I'm not counting the side stories. I feel like it's been a while. I don't know, it feels like a fucking eternity to me. When did I finish it? I think 1394 was the final one, I think. That was October 12th. In like 4 days, it'll be a month. You're old, allow it? What do you mean? If you pick up Revenant Insanity and it did well, you could stop at the volume ends? Maybe. Yes, Alza. I just want you to remember that, okay? Next time you make fun of me, I'm gonna have this over on you forever, okay? I beat you. Get fucked. Only metal, Felix replied. Why? Because of how Frank's power had reacted to Augustus. Ryan had heard the rumor that Augustus's body was in a temporal state. Oh, you went in a time scrim. Yeah, I don't care. You lost. Winning's winning. Doesn't matter if it's by an inch or a mile. Wise words by Dominic Toretto. I think it was in the first Fast and Furious. Which sounded plausible since he could act in the career's frozen time. However, he then shouldn't age, and a tumor wouldn't threaten him. As for all the other possible colors, if Augustus was a white genome, then his invulnerability should react differently to powers and normal attacks. Yet it didn't. Started writing a story based on a cool nightmare I had? Oh, cool. How's it going? The Courier remembered at the end of his disastrous Augusti run, Frank the Mad and Augustus had briefly traded blows, and the Psycho's powers had automatically reacted. It tried to absorb Lightning Ass, though it failed. The fact Frank's powers reacted at all meant Augustus's power was made of something that registered as metal, albeit the Psycho couldn't consume it easily. This excluded the spatial stasis hypothesis, but then how could it explain the immunity to time stop and, well, everything? Maybe Lightning Ass had consumed a yellow elixir, turning him into a Roman deity metal statue. Yellow or orange. The Courier had the feeling that he had the pieces of the puzzle, but needed to assemble them. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, just as like a test run. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do our first COI stream tomorrow. It's just gonna be the starting chapters, like the first 5 or 6 or something. Merlin, I don't know. I reached out to fucking the editor. I honestly don't know. I'm at the point where I'm just gonna start editing it myself. Like, I'm so fucking done. It's taken so long, and I'm so fucking fed up. Like, I can't even. Like, I'm just done. So, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do a COI. You know what? Let me... Okay, can someone Does someone have like good COI art they can send me that's not spoilers? Just something like really basic from the start. There's got to be something, right? Please. I just need like something. Same time as today. We can do like an hour earlier if that works better. I don't really care. Fuck! Shit! Motherfucker. Sorry. Hold on. The Formula 1 qualifying is happening right now. I was supposed to be watching it. Oh, I forgot. Where are we? Wait, restart. What the fuck happened? Like what I think was all there was all sent. Okay. I need something like, I don't know. I'll message Milosh, see if he has something. I need something like thumbnail worthy, which means like it needs to be like 1920 by 1080-ish or bigger. It's fine. I'll see. The courier remembered the... No, hold on. He barely listened to the conversation afterwards, though much to his disappointment. He learned that Psyshock's real name was Francis Gray of all things. The group passed the private security checkpoint without trouble. They were either the first heroes on the scene, or a few patrol had been warned to let them through. Aw, sorry Merlin. Instead of driving straight through to the junkyard, Ryan drove through the north of Rusttown and its industrial district. The plan called for Dynamis to surround the meta gang from all sides. And knowing sci-fi, he had been taken to the courier's prank personally. Better to lure the psychos to an unpopulated area. Raid should start in 30 minutes, Adam Cat said while checking the time. No, Ryan realized. A sun. Leo Hargraves traveled through the sky like a missile, aiming straight for the junkyard at fighter jet speeds. By the time the courier had reached the abandoned gas station north of the area, vast swaths of concrete covered in oil stains, the place looked like a graveyard, facing a series of abandoned projects and crumbling industrial buildings. A figure stood on one's roof, hands pointed at the Plymouth Fury. Saren. A second after Ryan noticed her, she unleashed a blast of concussed air right at the car. It's time, boys and girls, the driver whistled as his car swerved to avoid Miss Chernobyl. True, Pushkar. That's also true. Almost immediately, a pack of customized Dynamis dog drones broke through the building's doors, having waited in an ambush for the group. Psyshock is Francis. Almost immediately, a pack of customized Dynamis dog drones broke through the building doors, having waited in ambush for the group. Where's your 49 through 52 stream? For the perfect run? I will find... I don't know offhand. I'll find it for you, Merlin. What are dog drones? Dogs that can fly, of course. Easy. By now, Hargraves had hit the junkyard like a cruise missile, but he was only the vanguard. A swarm of helicopters flew above Rusttown from the west. Led by Alphonse Manada's own vehicle, Wyvern, Devilry, and other flyers followed. The metagang's response was swift and brutal. Missiles surged from the junkyard and demolished some of the helicopters, probably one of Psyshock's mechs. Immediately after, tremors shook all of Rusttown before turning into a full-blown quake. The weakest building collapsed under the strain, forcing Saren to fly away from her current position. Acidic rain spread across the sky as acidic clouds spread across the skies, threatening to engulf the entire district. The battle for Rusttown had begun. Now that he didn't have to dodge Saren, Orion abruptly stopped the car near the gas station, he and his teammates quickly stepping out. The whole place smelling of gasoline. With a whistle from the courier, the furious autopilot took over and drove to safety. Now, who goes first? Ryan brought out his coil gun and a deagle. Me, Wardrobe said, changing into a cosplay of Frankenstein. Lightning surged through her body, allowing her to move quickly. She powered through the hail of gunfire from a Dynamis drone and smashed it to pieces. Less cheerful, Atom Cat grabbed darts and threw them at Saren. Hazmat Girl blasted them mid-fight, causing the projectiles to violently detonate and throw her back against the crumbling building. Why, Ryan's fashion sense is like this, or is this in future chapters? That might be in future chapters. However, as acidic raindrops fell from the heavens, Ryan realized he had a date of his own. A feeling of dread went down his spine as he pointed his coil gun behind him and squeezed the trigger. Acidic rain had teleported behind him, knives in hand, but had to duck out of the way of the courier's own projectile. The coil gun's bullet grazing her cheek. "You thief! You bar the gates! You always try to stab me in the back when we meet. You don't have to be so shy. I'll carve you open," Acid Rain snarled, as she threw a knife at his head with deadly accuracy. While the courier dodged, Atom Cat attempted to grab the psycho and blow her up, but she immediately teleported away. Saren jumped from her observation point and landed on the street, opening fire at Ryan and Atom Cat. The courier stopped time, grabbing his kitten and moving them out of the way. Hazmat Girl's blast hit the gas station and detonated whatever was left of the gasoline in a fiery detonation. The blast tossed Ryan and Atom Cat onto their chest onto the ground. Saren prepared to fire another blast, only for an invisible blade to behead her. Her hazmat suit collapsed. "Let's go, my goat. We have to kill Acid Rain," Shroud warned as he appeared next to Ryan. "Shroud, my G." Acid raindrops turning him visible. "Her powers will kill thousands." "Left!" Ryan shouted a warning as he sensed Acid Rain's power activate. The psycho teleported back into sight, 2 submachine guns in hand, as she unleashed a hail of gunfire. "Open the gates, you thief!" Acid Rain snarled, her projectiles unable to force their way through the barrier. "You won't keep that place away from me!" When she ran out of bullets, Shroud reshaped his defense into a volley of deadly shards, while Ryan assisted him with bullets and Atom Cat with explosive darts. Acid Rain tossed the machine guns and teleported away before the projectiles could hit her. Explosions shook Rusttown, and Ryan noticed flashes of crimson light coming from the junkyard. Frank the Mad came into view, now the size of a 10-meter-tall giant and smashing a transformed wyvern through whatever buildings hadn't yet collapsed. A kaiju battle! Ryan would have fanboyed if his entire team's life wasn't on the line. A shiver went down his spine as he sensed Acid Rain teleport all around them at blinding speed. In the blink of an eye, Shroud, Ryan, and Atom Cat found themselves surrounded by falling grenades. Shit! Ryan froze time to save his allies, grabbing as many grenades as he could and tossing them away. But 10 seconds was too little, and while he could spare Felix and himself from the worst, 2 grenades exploded right next to Shroud. The detonation blew the manipulator's right arm off and shattered his armor, crashing him to the ground. Immediately, his control of the glass shards faltered and the hero's rain shields collapsed into dust. Worse, acid rain exploited the cooldown to appear right in front of Felix and stab him in the chest with two knives in surprise. The young man collapsed, two knives embedded in his back. Though he thought he had grown numb to these things, Ryan panicked. "Felix! Matthias!" "I'm on it." Wardrobe broke from her fight with the drones, leaving the panda to manage them. "He had to distract that bastard. I'm the one you want," Ryan challenged Acid Rain, though she teleported out of his bullet's paths. I'm leaving for the purple world and leaving you here." That taunt worked. Acid Rain, appearing in front of him, started open firing. "You selfish prick! You think you can keep it all for yourself?" Ryan froze time to dodge, before engaging the Psycho in a gunfire version of a whack-a-mole. The panda had smashed the last drone with his bare paws, while Wardrobe had changed her outfit to that of a nurse, dragging the wounded away from the battle. "She's too fast," Ryan thought, as he frantically attempted to hit Acid Rain and failed every time. And unlike Lightning Ass, his projectiles couldn't change directions mid-flight. He could have brought Polly's facehugger missile, but decided against it. Such a weapon was safe to use when Ryan fought her solo, but with teammates, the risk of a Psycho purposely leaving the projectile to an ally was too great. This, however, may have been a miscalculation. Thankfully, Acid Rain ran out of projectiles before he did. In the blink of an eye, she disappeared and reappeared to his left, nearly beheading Ryan. "The ultimate one favors me," she snarled. Wait, thankfully Acid Rain ran— no, I already read this. "The ultimate one favors me," she snarled, forcing the courier to back down to avoid a strike. She didn't give him any time, or even to think of a joke. "It wants me to win." "Sifu, I'm coming," the panda said, attempting to flank Acid Rain. "Panda roll!" With inhuman speed, Acid Rain dodged the attack and raised her blade to behead the slower animal. Realizing the danger, Ryan stopped time to force her to disappear, but the second time resumed, the Psycho eviscerated Panda, spilling his bowels all over the ground. Well, this is not even close to the perfect run, let me tell you. This is not even a good run. Shroud died. Now Panda died. Atom Cat died. This is so cooked. However, this gave Ryan a brief window to aim as he managed to hit Acid Rain in the stomach. The Psycho vanished before she could collapse, but some blood droplets remained. "Sifu, young apprentice!" Unfortunately, before he could even reach the panda, Acid Rain teleported above Ryan and struck him in the head with a steel pipe. The courier's world briefly blurred as he dropped his guns, only to get hit in the chest. "Once you're dead, I can finally go back." Acid Rain started pummeling him with steel pipes. She had no style or skill. She didn't need them. She was pure savagery and speed. Even with Ryan's enhanced sense of time, he couldn't keep up with her pace. "I can go all the way back. You think you can keep my family away from me? You're killing me!" What the fuck is happening here? But while the courier couldn't match her insane speed, he did dwarf her in skill. Using a boxing move, Ryan sucker punched Acid Rain in the stomach, right where the bullet had hit. The Psycho let out a scream of pain, but the courier kept pummeling this weak point, until she'd lost her breath, dropping one of the steel pipes on the ground. "Sifu." Acid Rain looked to her left as the panda flanked her. He had shapeshifted back into a human, and as Dr. Tyranno guessed, it had fully healed him. "I forgot he could do that." What a G. The panda lunged at the distracted Acid Rain, fist raised, and shapeshifted in the middle of an attack. Instead of a human punch, the Psycho took a full bear paw to the face, or rather to the chest, some ribs breaking with a sickening crack, throwing her back like a rag doll. But she teleported away before she could hit the pavement. Ryan sensed her teleport again above the panda, a knife in hand. She fell upon the beast like a guillotine, but the courier grabbed her waist before she could hit him and tossed her to the ground. She teleported away again, trying to stab Ryan from the left. This time, slowed by her wounds, he managed to avoid her and punch her in the face. The more I get into this situation, the better I become. Ryan now grabbed the steel pipe from the ground. I got the hang of you, Rain Woman. Illustrating his words with actions, Ryan hit her in the face, sending teeth flying. Ryan panted in exhaustion, searching inside her pocket with a hand and raising her knife at the duo. Send me there. She raised a grenade at the heroes. Send me there, you son of a... Boom. Before Ryan even knew what had happened, acid rain collapsed to the ground. Blood flowing from the back of her skull. A shadow rose behind her. Good grief. Poor old Mortimer. Thought you would never stop teleporting around. You alright, kid? Sifu, who is this guy? He looks like a supervillain. Because he is one. You should stop doing that. It's almost vexing. Lady Death's got no owner, Corpo. Only dealers, Mortimer said. Anyway, you should check on your friends. I think your nurse dragged them behind a pile of concrete. Just to be sure, you're not gonna fight us? What? No, Fortuna would whine like a baby if poor Mortimer did that. By the way, you have my respect for not having strangled her yet. I admire your control. Then why are you here, my kill-stealing friend? Miss Livia sends her regards. Okay, you know what? Let me schedule a stream for... No, I don't know. Okay, I gotta find a fucking thumbnail for the COI stream. And then I'll schedule it. Livia, what a G. She's like, hey, listen, I don't like you. You're threatening my family, but like, you're probably good. You're probably pretty good. 8 hours yesterday, 10 hours the day before. Jesus Christ. My guy's read for 29 hours in 3 days. When do you sleep, bro? What? This guy's been averaging like 9.5 hours of reading a day. What the fuck? I'm losing him, Wardrobe panicked. It didn't take long for Ryan and Panda to locate their allies. Cosplaying as a masked surgeon, Wardrobe had asked for, had raised an improvised hotel tent from what she could find. She had managed to stitch up Atom Cat's stab wounds as best she could. But Felix remained in a state of shock. Shroud, meanwhile, was losing blood at an alarming rate. Can't you do CPR? The panda asked. CPR can do almost anything, but why not give someone their blood back? There has to be something you can do. You could turn into Christ. I can't solve everything by cosplaying as Jesus. Who can heal any wounds? I can't think of the right person. I think I can help. Ryan searched inside his suit for a knife and wires to perform improvised surgery. However, even an optimist like himself thought saving Shroud would be a long shot. The vigilante had lost an incredible amount of blood. The courier blamed himself. Ryan was used to fighting alone with no regard for collateral damage. He didn't do well in a team. Cosplaying as Jesus? Hell yeah. That's my next year's Halloween costume base. Move away, the plague doctor ordered. Whom Ryan identified as the carnival member, Dr. Stitch. He opened a black bag he carried around his waist to reveal an assortment of tools and strange devices. He grabbed one of them, a horrifying white tumor. Why do you carry that? Panda asked. My expertise is in viruses and bacterias. My bacteria colony will help repair... This is no time for mad science, Ace cut in. You two, report. Sarin has been blown away and Acid Rain's skull blown out. Good. Wyvern and Devilry are handling Frank for now, so we can assume the perimeter is secured, the teleporter said. You can still fight, right? Then come with me. Stitch and Wardrobe will go to the infirmary and treat the wounded. We should take Wardrobe, Ryan protested. I mean, Willie is as big as a whale, and Yuki's Japanese. She's his natural predator. That's why I'm afraid of starting COI. Merlin, don't be afraid. Be not you know what? Since we're talking about Jesus, be not afraid. We should take Wardrobe, Ryan protested. Ace seems somewhat amused by the joke, but remains serious. We have many fighters, but not enough to treat the wounded. How are things going? The courier asked. Worse than expected, but still good, the teleporter replied, closing the portal and opening another. Leo and Mr. Wave blew up the Meta's mech, but Adam barricaded himself in his underground base. We're fighting his remaining men door to door, and Psyshock is throwing brainwashed suicide bombers at us. As Ryan expected, failing to kill the Brainjacker caused casualties to increase exponentially. Sunshine couldn't destroy Mechron's base without killing the Metagang's hostages, and now they had to clean up the bunker the old-fashioned way. If the enormous casualties wouldn't force Ryan to restart, this change would. Though they had provided valuable help this loop, the courier didn't trust Dynamis with Mechron's tech. Too many corrupt elements in their ranks. God, Persona music is just so good. I feel like whenever like Japanese games or like JRPGs or whatever have like English music, it's always such a banger. What the fuck? Ace opened a new portal, Ryan and Panda passing through. In the blink of an eye, they left the toxic open atmosphere of Rusttown of the suffocating claustrophobia of Mechron's bunker. Ryan didn't recognize the room, some kind of industrial warehouse with metal arms and cables dangling from the ceiling. Assembly lines dedicated to robot manufacturing had been repurposed into improvised barricades. The corpses of both psychos and humans laying on the ground. Did you see the designs? I don't think so, Dr. Z. Were they released recently? Fallout and armored members of the private security had formed a line, bombarding the Metagang's barricades. To Ryan's surprise, none of their teammates were mutated. They were all dog drones, brainwashed technicians, enslaved denizens of Rusttown. Most nightmarishly, all of them wore suicide belts. The Metagang had tied up people to their barricades. Not only did Psyshock throw these slaves at Dynamis, he dared to use the remaining few sane prisoners as human shields. I'm just saying, that's why I'm against automation. First, they steal our jobs, then our lives. Yeah, I'm paid $3,000 a month when these things cost $250,000 to make. That's real economic inequality. Are they in the Discord, Dr. Z? And when you say designs, do you mean like character designs, or do you mean like level designs or whatever? Shut up and keep fighting, Alphonse grumbled. While the panda smashed through the barricade with a roar and Ace fled through another portal, Ryan approached Dynamis' VP. How are things going, Atomic Cancer? The brainwashed thralls blow themselves up if we approach, and they use free-willed captives as shields. Disgusting. We have to take down Psyshock, Ryan said. He's the backbone of their defense. If he falls, the rest will too. Green Hand? Ryan asked. You're here too? Surprised, Romano? The grass manipulator replied dryly. Unlike Ryan, the Corpo's cashmere suit remained intact. Sag. I thought you were more of a pencil pusher, bravely commanding from the rear. You thought wrong, Enrique said. Al, I've located Adam and Psyshock, second room to the right. I suspect it's the command center. This worried Ryan greatly. If the Meta already managed to access the bunker's mainframe, it meant they might access the Bahamut. Knowing Big Fat Adam, he would press the trigger as soon as possible. I will carve a straight path, Alphonse said. Brother, you guide us. Quick save, cover the rear. Does anyone have a spare gun? Ryan asked. Take mine, Enrique said, tossing a Beretta. What? What, Romano? Not good enough for you? I'm disappointed it's not gold-plated. You have strange stereotypes about my position, Romano. Enough prattle, Alphonse said. After a few minutes of improvised digging, the group melted their way into a huge room shielded by colossal blast doors. As Enrique had guessed, the blast looked like the bunker's central mainframe. Large screens covering the walls, while 10 colossal server towers served as pillars holding up the ceiling. Jesus, Kami, that did not deserve a timeout, brother. Oh, it was like a 10-second one or something, that's fine. The most noteworthy part of the area, though, was a gargantuan biomechanical construct at the center, the machine easily the size of an elephant. Reminded Ryan of a human brain, albeit completely blue and outfitted with thick wires, alien implants, and electrical pylons protruding outwards from the cerebrum? A mass of nerve-like wires connected to the structure of a metal pedestal. Psyshock had intermingled with the machine like a blood-sucking flea, his tendrils intertwining with the nerves. Hanafat Lecter stood in front of the force field. You know, Psyshock, I think it's time to go Old Testament on him, Hanafat Lecter said. Bomb Sodom and Gomorrah back to the Stone Age. I can't. I need more time to crack the firewalls, Psyshock said. Little Caesar, you and your sister ruined everything. Thanks. It's always a pleasure. Fontaine, Grey, time to surrender, Blackthorn said. Release the hostages. You're surrounded. There is no escape. Perhaps. Yes, Pushkar, I will do that as well. But I got one last trick up my sleeve. You know what? Let me do the Reddit post right now. Okay. You know what? Let me schedule the stream right now. I'll figure out the thumbnail later. Give me a second. Would you guys like it the same time I started it today, or would you like it to be an hour earlier? I don't really care either way, if I'm honest, but whatever you guys prefer. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure I'm spelling inevitability right. Let me just make sure I'm spelling this correctly. Inevitability. Oh my god, I did spell that right. Earlier? Alright, we can do an hour earlier. Fuck it. We'll do noon. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. A bottle of black swirling liquid with Mecron's symbol stamped on it. An elixir, black as starless night. A Mecron-made elixir. I don't know why that's different. You know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. Ryan froze time and calmly raised his gun and shot the bottle while it was still in Adam's hand. Much to his shock, the liquid moved and stopped time, living like a blob of black oil. It surrounded the ogre's fingers, melting the carbon armor and seeping into his skin. When the clock struck again, big fat Adam let out a scream of pain as the ooze swallowed his arm and progressed through his body. "Sir!" Psyshock shouted in alarm. the black elixir covering all of its host's body. Fallout immediately released a blast of energy as the mutating cycle with enough energy to vaporize him. Adam raised his hand as an invisible force canceled the atomic ray. What the fuck is black? What are black genomes? Is that even on there? I don't think that was on the list they gave me. Yeah, thanks, Merlin. What is this sorcery? Blackthorn muttered. Remember in Ryan's vision, it said every color except black because black is paradox? So that's a paradox genome? That's... Alright. You open. The voice didn't belong to Adam. The corpse raised a melted finger at the astonished Ryan, a black ooze leaking from his emptied eye sockets. Blackthorn quickly forced the courier behind him, as if to shield him. Aw, he cared. You open. Adam was no longer in control, the elixir was. Open the gate. Send me to the black. It is... This dimension is not. Send me back. Afterwards, even Hannafat Lecter's enhanced body could no longer resist the degeneration. Degeneration? Close enough. Welcome back, true creator. The words turned incomprehensible as the corpse collapsed into a puddle of black oil, having consumed its own host. The sinister substance dissipating into nothingness of the Metagang's leader. Not even the dust remained. Well, it was one hell of a slimming cure, Ryan joked. Dude, what a piece of shit. After a brief silence, Fallout attacked Psyshock next. One of his nuclear rays hit the force field, unleashing a pulse of energy that shorted out half the screens. In response, part of the ceiling opened to reveal the automated gauntlets. Jesus Christ, Dr. Z, okay. They really converted you, huh? The blast vaporized the giant brain, organic and metal parts alike, and continued its way through the wall behind. With the dexterity of a spider on the run, Psyshock used his tendrils to jump across the room and attempted to bypass the trio. Ryan froze time and shot the tentacle supporting his weight. Didn't you hear, Sci-Fi? Ryan taunted. Today we have fried squid on the menu. Before stomping his skull. The rose on Enrique Manada's suit grew thorn tendrils until the plant had become a floral squid as large as Sci-Fi himself. Its root restrained the cycle, while the flower unleashed a burst of colored smoke in his face. Psyshock struggled for a moment before his body went limp. I knew Dynamis perfumes were low quality, but not to this point, Ryan mused. I used a genetically altered brand of aconitine? I don't know. Since Sci-Fi needs to die to activate his body transfer, hopefully keeping him unconscious should disable it. And since Sci-Fi is made entirely of nerves, it's doubly effective against him due to his enhanced biology. We do our own research too. Damn, how did they convert you? You were so against them. When I first said, like, the true creators thing, you were like, how could you? It's all over. And now you just say it willy-nilly. Good lord. Any idea what that was? Wait, no. Hold on. We do our own research too, Romano. You do not have a monopoly on intelligence. Fallout to all teams, Alphonse said. Adam is dead and Psyshock is neutralized. Move to secure the site. Any idea what that was? Ryan asked, glancing at the spot where Big Fat Adam had died. Blackthorn shook his head. It was our early days all over again. She received oh, Merlin, are you one of them too, bro? You'd had worse results, Fallout replied. The drones and robots have deactivated, but Psyshock's thralls are still fighting. I must order a full wipeout. I do not like it either, but the lives of our soldiers take priority. This is how corruption works. Lovely, very clever. I love how you're saying, like, you're like, listen, I was afraid of you becoming corrupted, but in reality, I should have been afraid I would become corrupted. Look what happened. The drones and robots have deactivated, but Psyshock's thralls are still fighting. I must order a full wipeout. Al, they're not our enemies, they're victims, Blackthorn said. I do not like it either, but the lives of our soldiers take priority, and the thralls fight to the death. Guys, I can stop time. I can disarm and incapacitate people safely. Yes, Al, let's try to capture as many as we can. We might be able to cure them. You and your sentimentality. You have 10 minutes, no more. You heard him, Romano. Yes, sir. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised. I thought you wouldn't care about the casualties. We can't always make the world a better place, but we must try. Dr. Z talks like Dr. Z talks like the most fucking stereotypical, like, bad guy villain who's like dying and he's like, I tried my best. I did not know when I became like this. I did not intend to hurt others. My intention was always to turn to good. In the end, Orion saved as many people as he could. He disabled suicide belts in frozen time, disarmed more fighters than he could count, and saved dozens. But he couldn't save them all. When the courier emerged from the bunker through the half-melted black doors, yes, I became what I despised. In the ravages of time know not what we do. I thought I was doing what was right, but as it turns out, I have become what I despised. Go on. Get this over with. Do your duty. Wait. Alright.
I know it. He's right.
Hold on.
I gave you all I had.
This is Dr. Z right now.
I gave you all I had.
She's like, I tried to be good, but in the end, they got me. What do you... When the courier emerged from the bunker, the battle had ended in a decisive Carnival Dynamis victory. Troopers had secured the junkyard, forming... Don't you dare fucking say spoiler to me. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out 2018. It has been 7 years. If you hadn't or played it by now, you were never gonna play it. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't get a spoiler warning after 7 years. 5 years is the cutoff, okay? After 5, you can get spoiled. Unless it's like a really niche thing. Like, if I tell you to watch, like, If I tell you to watch like the most fucking niche shit ever, and I give you a spoiler on it, that's fair. You don't get to say one of the most critically acclaimed games that has come out probably ever 7 years later, and you're like, spoilers. No, fuck you. You don't get any. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, my mom's cooking downstairs and I can smell it. It smells so good. What the fuck? I'm getting so hungry. Ryan should have felt happy, but the raid left him with a bitter-sweet feeling. Yes, he had fulfilled his promise to Jasmine and ensured Hannafat Lecter wouldn't fire the orbital laser. But Dynamis now knew of the bunker, and Augustus would have learned of the carnival's presence soon enough. And one quickly called the courier. Romano, Enrique intrigued. We have business ahead of us. Is it about the Beretta? Frankly, Ryan would have returned it on principle. The courier only accepted the best, and the gun wasn't that great. You may keep it. This is not over. Stragglers to deal with? Can I run them over? I love doing that. Leave the mucks to our troops. Hargraves. Enrique, quick save. Sunshine greeted the two of them. I assume the bunker is secured? Yes. You know of it? Yes. As I thought. I suppose you worried the word of this place might reach my father or Augustus? Wise, but troubling. You know this technology is dangerous. It ended the world once. In the right hands, there are no right hands. Mecron's legacy must go. Perhaps. In any case, we can decide what to do with this bunker like civilized people, after we deal with the problems at hand. What of you? I neutralized the land with Origami's help, and I'm confident we captured or killed almost every psycho active in Rusttown. The only unaccounted ones are Incognito and Gemini. I do not worry of these two. Without Adam, there'll be nothing more than a nuisance. We will catch them in time. Then we should be done. Or are we? There is still one last source of concern, Enrique said. We found the evidence we needed, and Alphonse wanted to arrest our father before we can organize a counter-coup. We're going to the family manor to help clean up this mess. I will go there first, Sunshine said. Make sure he doesn't get away. Do not engage and wait for us, Blackthorn commanded. Considering you planned all of this, I thought you might wish to be present as well, he asked Ryan. Plan? I don't plan. I adapt. You take me for a fool, Romano. But suit yourself. I warned you back then. Once the day is done, we will have a talk. I will drive to our destination. No offense, but my ride's better than yours. Move quickly then. History will not wait for you. If only he knew. I will say, I feel like my read-throughs have gotten a lot better. I mean, I sure fucking hope so after 9 months of doing this, but oh my god. Without wasting any more time, Ryan walked out of the junkyard and whistled as loudly as he could as his Fury self-drove to the trashed labyrinth's entrance. The second he sat in the driver's seat, he turned on the chrono radio. Shorty? Shorty? For a while, Ryan waited, worried that an answer would never come. But it did. Riri, can you hear me? Oh, thank God. You're okay. Where are you? Is everything okay? I'm fine, she replied while the courier followed Enrique's chopper. Under the sea. I fled through the tunnels when Dynamis invaded the lower levels, and I have it, Riri. I have the brain tech. Yay! Let's go, baby! Okay, we'll do one more chapter and then we'll call it. Yay, that's so dope. What the fuck? No more tears will fall from your eyes anymore. God damn, I love Persona music. Oh, fuck. Sorry, give me just 1 second. I used to be like a decent bit slower bug. I used to be like I don't know how many of you will even remember this because this was really, really early, but like way, way back in the day, like I used to be able to read like 3 chapters of like Lord of the Mysteries, which would be like 1 chapter of the perfect run. And like my throat would be hurting so bad. And now it's like I've gone, like I talk at work, I do like 5 or 6 chapters of like Lord of the Mysteries or whatever, and I feel okay. But holy shit. Like way back in the day, it used to fucking hurt my throat so bad. Like I couldn't talk that much. Because generally speaking, like outside of streaming and stuff, I'm a pretty quiet person. I don't talk that much. Don't say that, you fucking little fucker. No, why you gotta fucking ruin it always? Next chapter is really hype. Okay, well that's good. Ryan had to give it to Hector. In spite of being far richer than Augustus, he didn't show he was richer than Augustus? What the fuck? The CEO of Dynamist lived in a 3-floor manor of yellow stones with within walking distance of the company HQ. The property was big, but nothing compared to Mount Augustus. When Ryan arrived, Sunshine and Enrique's helicopter had already landed in the garden. The security guards checked on the courier, but let him pass. Apparently, the siblings had warned them. Alphonse Manada had joined his brother, while backed by an elite security team. Leonard Hargraves had landed on the grass, although he didn't set it on fire, even while in his sun form somehow. Even Ryan had taken the time to change back into his old costume, Acid Rain having savaged his cashmere suit. Confronting a final boss, one couldn't confront a final boss without looking nice. Tell that to let me solo her. Actually, no, he looks goated, never mind. But the scene quickly disappointed Ryan. Hector Manada wasn't in fact a submachine gun, wasn't raising a submachine gun ready to die in a blaze of glory. He in fact didn't seem troubled at all, for Hector Manada was gardening. I guess it's a family thing. Sons, a pudgy man with gray hair and a face resembling Pablo Escobar, said, "I didn't expect you, especially not in such shining company," looking at Leo. Surprised, father, Alphonse said. "Mr. Manada, it has been a while," Leo said. "Not long enough, I must say. And who might you be?" "Hello, I am Quicksave. I'm the guy who ruined all your evil plans. But please, don't tell anyone." "My evil plans? I do not understand." "I think you do, father. We destroyed the Metagang an hour ago. An action I did not authorize," the CEO replied. "Nor do I recall calling you to New Rome either, Alphonse. You forfeited any authority over me when you betrayed us, father. You wanted to stay in power so much you would rather clone yourself than let us inherit it." "Clone myself?" "We have Psyshock in custody, father," Enrique said. "He admitted everything, from your secret deal with Adam to your mind transfer project." "Is that so?" "We have recordings, capture technicians, proof of your monetary transactions. Did you know the Metagang had unearthed a Mecron bunker?" Though he quickly corrected his response, the CEO's brief look of genuine surprise told Ryan, no, he didn't. The Metagang had planned to betray him from the very start. "So you were a traitor and a fool. You despise us so much." "Can you blame me, Alphonse?" Hector said. "Sometimes I wonder if you truly came from me. You and Augustus would rather have turned Italy into a bloody battlefield if I hadn't sent you away. So you instead sent psychos to wage war for you. I still remember what you told me when I welcomed Felix into our fold. Don't rock the boat. Augustus's influence needs to be constrained, but we cannot afford a direct confrontation. We have no means to rid him permanently. We do. The gravity gun. Your obsession with miracle weapons will be your undoing. If yours fails, we will have an invincible madman with nothing to lose on our hands. Augustus will never be satisfied. He wants nothing less than total domination over Europe, Leo said. His delusions of grandeur mean nothing. You don't know him like I do, Hargraves. I've been sparring with Augustus long before you came to Italy, Monada. I know him well. No, because if you did, you would have grasped a simple truth. With all his power, he could have long established himself as a god emperor, written laws, but what does he do? Peddle drugs, corrupt existing infrastructure. At the end of the day, he's a gangster with cancer. That's all he'll ever be. Don't you see that to win, we only need outlast him? And let countless suffer in the meantime, assuming the next generation of Augusta isn't made of the same cloth? Well, to be honest, Ryan raised his hand to speak on behalf of Livia. The adults are talking, quick save. Then why are you here? Ryan replied in a mocking tone. Enough, Enrique said. Are you truly so different, father? Alphonse said. You dare compare me to Augustus, my son? I am no saint, I confess, but I do not go around murdering others who have never crossed me. I will say, talking like this is really cool, because like I can actually use my normal voice, which is nice. Because like normally I'll talk up here just because it's like a customer service voice and I like force air out of my fucking air ducts. But my like normal voice is like down here if I'm not like forcing myself to speak louder. And so like Enrique's voice is like closest to my actual speaking tone, which is nice. Alphonse's is a little bit rougher because I have to go up a little bit, but it's not so bad. But like talking up here where like Ryan talks all the time is like really fucking rough. So I really like that there's a lot of characters that I can talk in a normal voice and it doesn't fucking kill my throat. You raised us to believe Dynamis had a mission to rebuild a better civilization based on free market, the rule of law, and individual freedom. One that wouldn't repeat the mistakes of the pre-war nations, yet all you've done is repeat the patterns of the past and maintain a status quo unsuitable for mankind. One that benefits Augustus. As he listened to the man's speech, he couldn't help but be reminded of Livia's own situation. Like her, the Monada children were disagreeing with their father's rotten, rigid view of the world. Unlike Livia, though, who couldn't escape Augustus's grasp, the Monada did. The unsuitable status quo, as you call it, is the only one we have here. I've played the cards dealt to me. Whatever your reason, you conspired with the Meta, provided them with company resources, and willing or not, nearly allowed Adam the Ogre to get his hands on Mechron tech. We cannot let that slide, and neither will the board. I am the board. Not yet. Ryan couldn't help but resist. Alphonse and I have enough shares to force a vote, and you know the board and other corporations will vote for your retirement. We have too much proof, and seeing that they can't cooperate with psychos, our image and reputation is our armor, but your weakness. Yeah, it's not even like protocol doctors. It's like there's like a. I'm sure you. I don't know if. I'm assuming women also have this, where like you have like a customer service voice where like when I'm talking to clients and stuff, I speak like an octane higher. You speak an octane higher because it doesn't feel as like intimidating or oppressing, and like people generally are a little more receptive to it, whereas if I'm talking down here, people are generally more disagreeable. This is my normal fucking voice, but when I talk like this, one, it's a lot quieter just because a lower octane voice generally registers less decibels, so it's harder to hear. And secondly, people are generally like more, disagreeable to this. So like I speak up here generally, not to be like super up here, but it's like you know, people are more receptive to this voice up here. But like, I get done work and I'm like, oh, I can talk normally now. And more importantly, we have the army, Alphonse said. Do not think you can prevent what is coming. You would harm me, my son, your own father, after what you did, what you planned to do? Yeah, I would. And Hector held the glare for a moment and looked at his other child. Et tu, Enrique? You know what your brother would do if he inherits my post. Yes. But dabbling with psychos would not be one of them. Well said, brother. Enrique will be my vice president, and we will clean up your mess. We will reforge Dynamis into what it should have been. A beacon that will rebuild civilization. Without psychos, and certainly without Augustus. You may have failed our dream father, but we won't. Come with us, Mr. Manava, Mr. Sunshine said. I promise you will not be harmed and will be entitled to a fair hearing. Take the graceful way out, father. Or else it will be the other way. For a long, agonizing moment, Dynamis' CEO said and did nothing, glancing at his sons and at Leonard, and finally to the security members behind him. Whether out of fear of Alphonse, disgust, or opportunism, none dared move to shield him. It seemed that in Dynamis, power had shifted. Eventually, although Ryan had prepped himself for a fight, Hector offered his hands in surrender. You doom us all, fools. It is a new dawn for Dynamis, father, Alphonse declared. A long overdue one. After me, the flood, Hector prophesied quietly. That's it? After everything he did? You just talk it out? Ryan said. You expect a hail of gunfire? Unlike Augustus, we do not shoot all of our problems. My father is many things, but a fanatic is not one of them. He would rather go into retirement than die for nothing. So what? You'll imprison him on an island, Napoleon style? Well, I hope he doesn't come back Napoleon style. Do you guys know that? You guys know the Napoleon story, right? That shit was goated as fuck. Pretty much. If it all goes as expected, his assets will be confiscated and he'll be surrounded by Alphonse's people, and he will be kept away from any form of power. This is what we call diplomacy, Romano. It is boring, but spares bloodshed. If only villains were more reasonable, Leo lamented. So it's over. Now what to do with the bunker? Not yet, Hargraves. There will be a transition of power, and I wish you to assist us with it. I will pay for your services. We do not work for money. You misunderstand. Our goals are the same. We want Augustus dragged from his throne. Now that my father has been dealt with, it is time to focus on the enemy. I'm listening. Not here. And I have had enough of your blatant disrespect, Quicksave. You did your job, but that's it. Now fuck off. Aw, I love you too, Nagasaki. Ryan. There is something I must ask of you, Sunshine said. Sorry, Sunshine, I won't join your circus. Too much blood. Too much bad blood, as I expected. Still, on behalf of the carnival, no, all of New Rome, thank you. Most people won't know of it, but your actions saved countless lives. The history books may not mention you, but we will not forget. Don't make promises you can't keep, but thanks. That shiny paladin was too noble to dislike. Even that is so cute. He said don't make promises you can't keep, because he's like, I'm gonna likely end up having to reset this loop, and so yeah, you will forget me, but yeah, it's fine. When I tried to overthrow my fatherly figure's hold on me, it ended with his death, Ryan replied. Oh wait, no, hold on. Well, Ryan would have left them another property, and Enrique decided to escort him. This isn't the end, is it? The courier asked. Don Hector wasn't wrong. This is the calm before the storm, Romano. My brother's in charge, and he is not as subtle as my father. If Augustus didn't know we cooperated with Hargraves already, he will soon. And even if it suffered heavy damage, that base below Rusttown contains a treasure trove of tech, and we must decide what to do with it. I guess overthrowing your father was the easy part. I've seen your reaction to your brother's speech, Enrique said. You seem troubled. Or to my brother's speech, you seem troubled. When I tried to overthrow my fatherly figure's hold on me, it ended with his death, and even dead, his influence still holds a friend back, so when I look at you two, I can't help but wonder what could have been. You're not leaving yet. I told you we would talk. We were having it now. What's there to say? I guess you can make an appointment. We have plenty of things to discuss. I know your sister was in the bunker during the attack. One of the metagang members was found trapped in a bubble. Oh, you idiot. You fucking idiot. Len. And most curious of all, our men couldn't find the brain scanning tech our father lent him. I guess you should hire people to do your groundwork, Mr. Nepotism. I wonder what your stakes were in this, but now I understand. You were after the tech from the start. The whole thing was a distraction. Not really. Ryan's thoughts turned to Jasmine. If I told you the metagang caused the permanent death of someone I cared for, would you believe me? Permanent death? Enrique noticed the odd wording. People saw you at dinner with Livia Augusti and Fortuna, and you apparently brought the latter home. Witnesses said it looked intimate. I'm putting an end to the rumors, okay? Fortuna is not my girlfriend. I have standards. I doubt that, Enrique replied. The panda also told me a person matching the Augusti assassin Mortimer came to your rescue against Acid Rain. I am suspicious of your true allegiances. I've got no allegiances at all. I'm a wild card. So you don't believe in anything? I thought you were a better man than that. Aw, do you care? For all your faults, Romano, you were a competent genome with great potential. I would not have given you the time of day if I didn't believe so. You are a powerful fighter, a skilled tactician, and incredibly resourceful. I shudder to think what you could do if you look beyond your childish gratification. I could return the sentiment. I expect you to be a lot more cutthroat, but you seem rather honorable and well-meaning. You could do a lot of good for the world. You are wrong. By themselves, humans can only do so much. Though I do not share his method, I agree with my brother's mission statement. Dynamis may not change the world for the better, but it can. After seeing Rusttown, I doubt it, but I am an optimist. I do not trust you, Romano. You are unpredictable, loyal to none, and probably the most dangerous individual I have met short of Augustus. Thank you. However, you prevented a disaster and saved Dynamis in a roundabout way. So while I hate to use the term, I will look the other way. You are no longer welcome in Il Migliore, though. I cannot look past your ties to the Augusti. At least Felix burned that bridge. It's fine. I took the job to do one thing, and it's done. I am keeping all the merchandise rights, though. Don't you dare sell quick-save miniatures. I will do my best to forget you ever existed. I return the feeling. I'm still going to visit my team in the hospital, though. Spoiler warning, if you try to stop me, you will fail. Here is what will happen, Romano. I will allow you to say your goodbyes to your teammates unmolested, and will wire you a generous compensation. But afterwards, you and your sister will leave. Leave? For where? Far from here. He will be too busy with the transition in the next few days to do so, but once his position is secure, my brother will hunt you down. I know him. Your allegiances are dubious, and your ties to the Augusti are suspicious. And your sister, too important. What is it you're not telling me, Black Gardener? Why are they so interested in Shorty? I let Len Sabino go once, but I cannot protect her forever. Alphonse knows her base's location, and can access it if he so chooses. Take what you can carry and go. Is that a threat? Because as the metagang can attest, I'm very good at killing weeds. Your brother won't be the first nuclear device I made go boom. No, Romano, it is not a threat, it is a warning. Strange as it may sound to you, I harbor no ill will to you or your family. I must go now, though I have a feeling we will meet again. God damn it. Ryan was halfway to the harbor when he got a call. Livia? Ryan. How is Felix? Alive, but wounded. He will recover, but they don't allow visits yet, I'm afraid. It's fine. I'm just glad he's okay. I haven't told his sisters yet. I dreaded a different answer. I wouldn't let him die, Ryan replied. Or at least he would have reloaded. Thanks for sending Mr. Passe Mural. He didn't help much, but it's the thought that counts. But I guess you listened to me. About how we weren't enemies? I hope I won't regret trusting you. You do work that with my family's nemesis. Well, if it reassures you, I've just been fired. Perhaps you would consider employment with us then. The Killer 7 are missing a violet. Sorry, Princess. Yes, Dr. Z. I assume you're talking about Blackthorn? It's Enrique Manada, yep. Sorry, Princess. I'll stay a free spirit for a while. I'm not sure if my presence is needed anymore. I get the feeling Dynamis will hit your drug factory even without my influence. My father's reaction will be different if Dynamis does it, rather than an unknown party. We can discuss when that situation becomes clearer. When do you think Felix can receive visits? I don't know. But I'm not sure you'll be able to visit Adam Cat at all. Her tone harshened. You think Dynamis will prevent us? No. I think Felix doesn't want to see you. Hey, you can always try, and if I'm wrong, I can carry a message if you want. And if I'm right, I can carry a message if you want. Livia? Have you ever loved someone? She asked. Not a fling, but true love, to the point that even though you know it's over, you still cling to hope that they'll return? I'm really not the best counsel on these things. I came to New Rome chasing a ghost. So you do understand. You lived for centuries. Don't you have any wisdom to offer? Things can change, but sometimes it's better to learn to let go. You'll hurt yourself otherwise. Some wounds never heal, and you just have to live with them. Thanks for the answer, Ryan. You're welcome. Ryan? The Manada overthrew their father, Ryan said out of nowhere. They talked it out and forced him into retirement. They intend to reform Dynamis into something better. My father won't surrender with dignity, Ryan. I will get my cat back, Ryan said. The furry kind. I think I can arrange that. Goodbye, Ryan. Goodbye, Princess. Enrique and Alphonse had managed to free themselves of their father's hold. Why was it that Ryan couldn't help Len and Livia do the same? Bloodstream was long dead, and Augustus, for all his overwhelming power, couldn't overcome a goddamn tumor. No. I can't let them win. He wouldn't let things end up this way again. Never again. He stepped out of the car as Len waited for him on the waterfront. 2 bathyspheres floating in the sea nearby. She carried a device in her hand, a grey metal helmet with pylons protruding from the front and a plug at the back. Dynamis hadn't printed any logos on it, to avoid being tagged to the metagang. It's underwhelming, Ryan said. I expected something more complex. It's only a small part. I moved the rest to your place. Your place. So simple, yet so powerful. You were serious? You're okay with me? Yes. It's over, right? You don't owe Dynamis anything? No, I've been fired. I am officially homeless again. No, Riri. You are not homeless. Ryan's heart skipped a beat for a moment as he had to look away to hide his unease. It felt great to know Len wanted him back in her life. With that tech, maybe his old lonely days would come to an end. You think it can work? Ryan asked. We'll need time, but maybe. We will need to extract the chrono radio from your car, though. I have a bigger submarine to bring it to the undersea. An undersea garage! Marvelous! Frankly, if this loop doesn't end with my Fury getting in undersea mode, I'll be disappointed, Ryan mused. But we may have to move to a better location. Dynamis won't leave your base alone for long. They're not gonna let us be? I should have known. They'll never be satisfied. I don't get why they're so invested in you. Yeah, you attacked a factory, but that's peanuts to them. In the end, it didn't cost them anything. I don't know, Riri. I think what they can't control They destroy. What did they do when they captured you? What questions did they ask? I don't remember. The first thing they did was force a DNA test and take a blood sample. After that, nothing noteworthy. A blood sample? Why? Memories flooded Ryan, and he saw them under a new light. Lab 66. Enrique was supposed to oversee the whole elixir instead of just El Miglior. He visited the lab for 2 hours and asked for a transfer after. If you ask me, there's something really shifty about the knockoffs. Even Augustus never found a way to copy them. Dynamis let the underdiver go with close surveillance. You let her go? Those are early days all over again. I couldn't make elixirs. What I did was synthesize a specific resource that mimicked the properties of a true one. Various genome relatives. Genome relatives. Relatives. Len? When did Dynamis start producing knockoff elixirs? Do you know? I'm not sure. They had a few in development, but only started flooding the market about 3 years ago. Shorty shut her mouth, and Ryan instantly regretted the question. She was smart. She figured it out. It's impossible. It can't be. But it would fit, Len protested. It would explain it. Len, your father's dead. Sunshine burnt him to ash. I saw him with my own eyes. But if one of the clones... You know it's possible, Riri. You just don't want it to be. No, he didn't. Ryan wanted to think that the nightmare was over, that Bloodstream was dead and buried, and that he could no longer harm them. But Len had never woken up. Riri, I've trusted you. Even after everything, I killed for you. I trusted your words. I gave you a second chance. I just want to get closure. I want to know if it's wrong, we can move on. But we need this. And if we're right, what will you do? What do we do? I want you to be free, Len. I want you to be free of him. To exorcise his ghost so he doesn't haunt you anymore. Say it. You remind me of a songbird in a cage, Len. You'd be smiling and shining like the sun. You could fly away. The cage is open. But you're afraid he'll close the door as you try to escape. No one will take away your freedom, and yet you're still afraid. Ryan, it's why I won't budge on this. I need to know. For closure. And the worst part? Well, he hated to admit it. Ryan needed to be sure too. Lab 66, he muttered. Alright. Alright, we'll end it there, boys and girls. I am going to... I'm going to set up the stream for tomorrow. We'll start COI. I'm going to read chapter 1 and 2 again. Just because I don't know how many people were there when we first read them. And plus, to be honest, they're pretty short anyway, so it won't take that long. And we can keep going. It'll be tomorrow, Merlin. It's already scheduled if you guys want to know what time it is. It's 12 o'clock EST, my time. Perfect run? I don't know, Merlin. We'll see. Alright, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, guys. Bye.